So, I have been in 10th grade for almost over 13 months, considering the fact that I started early and the board exams ended late. Throughout the course of this 13 months, I'm making vlogs from last 2 months, and it have been almost 3 months I have made several study vlogs, and I have learned a lot throughout this journey, and I wish to impart my knowledge to the upcoming 10th graders. So, here are some tips. So, writing down quick notes and sticking them in front of you makes you see them every day, especially when you are sitting down to study. All these notes get imprinted in my brain, which makes me easy to remember the formulas when I write them in the exam. This tip is entirely English specific, and that is not to read summaries. Instead, read character analysis and plot analysis. This helps in critical analysis of the character and the theme of the lesson. You frame your answers in a much better language and also go into depth of the characters' thoughts and their personality. I don't know how many people do this, but I study by writing. If I study a particular line in the textbook, like if it's really important, or I feel like I'm definitely going to forget this, so write it down now. And yet, do not use writing board in this method. And if you will write on the writing board, then what's the point of writing? Because I'm learning when I'm writing, and this is my personal method, but some of you can visualize it. It totally depends on your way of studying. Now, this is definitely my most favorite tip out of them all because I have able to taste success through this, and that is frequent knowledge testing. Now you have got to keep testing whatever you learn now. It's not like you keep reading a chapter, then another chapter, then another chapter. No, that's not how it works. And you have got to read and write at the same time. And you know what? Throughout the year, I have used so many notebooks for my writing practices, and this is just some of them. The rest is in my other old notebooks which had extra pages. Now you have got to write whether you see some guidebooks or anything. You have to write, and write. Now, funny as it may sound, I have never compromised sleep, and I'm someone who sleeps at least 7 or 8 hours a day. If I don't get enough sleep at night, then I take a nap in the daytime. What I do, sleep at 10:30 or 11 p.m. or accordingly, and wake up at 5:30 or 6 a.m. or something. And if I feel like I have slept 6.5 hours or 7 hours, then I take at least 1 or 1.5 hours nap in the daytime. You may feel like this reduces your study time, but actually it enhances the quality of study even if the time is less. Remember, quality over quantity, so sleep well and study effectively. What I am saying right now might seem totally ridiculous to you, but I'm going to guarantee that throughout this year of 10th grade you might cry several times. You might lose faith several times and feel like everything is falling apart, and then you don't belong. Everyone can study, everyone in YouTube is like perfect. I am not. No, even I am not. Trust me. I have had like such bad days in 10th grade, and I still have them, but I think those bad days will pass. Everything will pass, good or bad. So just have faith, patience, and you might not score amazingly well in your first exams. Trust me, I used to make so many mistakes, but throughout the year, I have perfected myself. And when you keep reading that book, automatically every school is going to test you a lot, especially during 10th grade. So when you keep reading, you'll keep, you know, learning those mistakes and you will get more perfect by the end of the year.